Good morning, YouTube. I guess technically it's afternoon. Out here hiking again at Morris Bridge. Just gonna do 10 miles today, that's the goal. And then this afternoon I gotta get back to Simmons Park and get my crab trap out of the water that I left there last night. And hopefully we got a feast of crabs to eat tonight. I am hiking for the first time in my new Columbia hiking shoes. So we'll see how they do. I've worn them fishing once or twice, but nothing long distance. This is just the kind of not paved, but really established path here. I'm gonna find some off trails here to really get down in the woods shortly. The first trail I tried to go down was the river overlook from the parking lot side. And I got about an eighth of a mile in and found it flooded, so not going that direction. But there's another way to pick up that same trail from the other side of it. It kind of makes a loop around by the river. So we're going to pick it up from the other side, which is also where the entrance to the Heartbreak Ridge Trail is, which I may take again just because it was fun. Really hoping I can see some wildlife today. I've heard people talk about seeing pigs and deer and all kinds of stuff, so we'll see. Last time I came out here it was May, I think. So now we're, almost to mid-September. Hopefully wildlife will be different now than it was then, because I didn't see nothing then. River overlook, 0.5 miles. That's where we're going first. Headed for that river overlook, and man, everything to the left and right of the big path is flooded out, which is crazy. I mean, we're 2 weeks post hurricane encounter, and all this is flooded, like several feet of water flooded in there. I hope the day isn't cut short by the fact that I can't get everywhere I want to go because of flooding. And lots of down cypress through here too. Oh, I see a nice little boardwalk coming up. And so I thought the river overlook was a looped trail that went all the way down here and back to the parking lot. And I seen this boardwalk coming up and I figured it'd go all the way deep into the woods. No, it's just a little platform that you can walk in a circle and look at the river. Oh, that is very anticlimactic and disappointing. I mean, it's a pretty view, but I thought it was going to keep going. So now all I can do is just turn around and go back. Still, like I said, a pretty view of Hillsborough River. Here we are back to the fork in the road. Yep, trail temporarily closed, which means somewhere down in there it's very flooded. Oh well, we'll just continue on down the main trail. Let's see what other spur trails we can find that look interesting. So as I was walking just now, I heard like the bushes explode and a deer leaped into the air and out of these palm trees over here. There it is, just looking at me. Good sized doe. Oh, it hears the bikers that are coming. Well, that was awesome. That deer was at least 4 feet high, stood up. It was so cool to see it leap into the air to clear the palm trees as it was trying to run away. Man, I hope I get to see another one of those. Too bad I couldn't have caught that on video, but like I said, I was just walking and all of a sudden heard a crazy crash of palm trees. I looked over and seen the deer leaping through the air. Oh well. We'll continue hiking. This cracks me up when I'm out here. Warning, bridge ahead. And you see that sign and you think, oh man, what's coming? There's just, what, maybe 10 feet of flat boards that they call a bridge. There's two of these signs that, yeah, maybe 10 feet over a little stream. The only thing I can think of is, since this trail was designed for bikers, it's to let them know that you might have to pop a wheel up a little bit in a second before you hit a plank of wood. No more animals yet since my deer encounter. This here is about midway between Morris Bridge and Trout Creek, and it is the only part of the trail that you are out in direct sun for maybe 1/8 of a mile, maybe not even, a couple hundred yards. But the rest of the whole trail, almost exclusively, you are under the canopy. And this trail is pretty good, marked pretty well. Follow the signs for Maine. That's what I'm on now, the Maine Trail. And now we go back undercover. And yeah, I think that's pretty much the only time you're out in direct sunlight. Okay, here's a fork. I've always gone this way down the Main. This is the Washboard Trail. It's not closed off, so I think I'll see what it's all about. I'm pretty sure it picks up back into the Main Trail too later. With a name like Washboard, you would think that means it's up and down, hilly, or just rough. Oh wait, I guess never mind. That would be the Washboard. You know what, and I think it actually hooks into Heartbreak Ridge further that way, which makes it closed anyway, so oh well. We'll just continue down the Main. The trail names here are some of the best, right? So, I know Grandpa picks up the Main Trail again, so I think I'm gonna try that one. Indian Grandpa. Alright, well, let's see what goes this way. I've never done this trail before. At least I don't think so. So I just came up to a sign. Spider web. Just came up to that where the trail, apparently if you were coming from the other direction, the trail that I'm on just now is closed. But they forgot to mark it from the opposite side. So. Yeah, apparently that Grandpa Trail is technically closed from that direction. Trail closed, high water, so that's the Indian Trail is closed for high water, it says. I will continue on Grandpa, which you would think Grandpa meant slow and easy. Definitely not. Wasn't as hard as Heartbreak Ridge, but there were definitely a lot of skinny, rough spots. Here we are back to the fork of the road with the main. The grandpa continues around and then I think comes out again over here, but I'm gonna just pick up the main now and keep heading towards Trout Creek. Okay, well, I just decided to take another left. About a quarter mile up, there was another trail marker. I am now on the path towards, it's called Gator Bait is the name of the trail. There's two trails actually, Misery and Gator Bait. So there must be another fork up here somewhere that separates the two. So today it's all about the distance. So even if I don't make it all the way to the Trout Creek entrance, then I will still make sure I walk at least the 10 miles that I wanted to. Oh yeah, here we go. Gator Bait, Misery, this way. Oh, Misery is that way, I guess. Gator Bait must be this one. So this is the way I'm going. Gator Bait. Sounds cool. Well, crap. That's not very deep, but these shoes are not waterproof in any way. So, I guess I'm not taking the Gator Bait trail. Damn. Oh well. We'll go back and just pick up the main again. Luckily it wasn't too far off. I'm actually surprised they don't have it closed. Here's the two poles where they would close it if they did. Oh well. Guess I should invest in some waterproof hiking shoes. These are pretty breathable hiking shoes. I forgot about this intersection. So instead of, since Gator Bait didn't work out, we will try Misery. It's a great name for a hiking trail, isn't it? Well, I apologize. That Misery trail just forked back there, and there was the sign for the parking lot. So that thing goes further than I thought. Here we are at the, what they call the hole between the fence, or the hole in the fence. This is the only part that the trail is actually one way. So I came down here and then spurred off up through here, and then this one here, the yellow one, and then to 5, and then I must have came off somewhere else up too, but oh no, here, where are we? Oh, okay, so I down here, off here, Grandpa, came in here, Misery, yeah. Sinkhole is the one I haven't done. I wanted to do that one today, but probably got 5 miles back, and I'm already over at about 7, so we'll see. All right, well, I stopped and sit on the bench there for about 2 or 3 minutes. Can't sit for long, or it'll lock up and it'll be too much of a pain to get started again. So now we're gonna just probably follow the main all the way to the car, because I should be over 10 miles by the time I get there, and I need to get back to Simmons Park this afternoon and get the crabs out of my crab trap. Hopefully there's crabs in there. So. I am completely soaked, like head to toe. I really should have brought an extra shirt. But I didn't think about that till I was halfway here. So, oh well, I should be wearing a wet shirt the rest of the day. Here was where that Misery Trail came out at, to this big intersection. That was the way back to the parking lot, and this is the way back to where I parked at the Morris Ridge Preserve. So now we're just going to follow the main trail back to the car. Here was the intersection again where I had taken off to go to Gator Bait and Misery down that way. Yeah, looks like you've seen the Indian Trail was closed. So far, nothing more eventful on this main trail. Turtle. Oh, that's his home. Ha! Nice. So there's I guess that's a gopher tortoise, and he's somewhere in here under the ground. That's awesome. Ooh, man, and I almost stepped on this cactus. Well, I made it to the end. Just a quick walk over this boardwalk here. It goes under Morris Bridge Road, so that you don't have to worry about crossing the road. And then there's the parking lot. I'll check the Fitbit when I get there to see how far it was total. Shoes did great, but my feet are killing me. I don't think it's a part of the shoes, I think it's just a lot of walking. And there's the car with the canoe on it still. Yep. Well, back in the car now, get the AC going full blast. So, tally at the end of the day here, we're at 27,000 steps. Fitbit logged 10.99 miles walking in 4 hours and like 1 minute or something was the time. So yeah, definitely got my 10 miles in like I wanted. And now it is almost 5 o'clock, so yeah, I think we're gonna push going to get the crab trap to tomorrow, and I'll finish that video when I do. So I think that was it. If you guys are out there, make sure you go hiking. It's a great way to just relieve some stress and just get back in touch with nature and have a great day. Catch you on the next one.